everybody? Mr. Fitness here, back with you with another video, and today we're going to do our very first Q&A session and get my opinions on some of these questions you guys were cool enough to ask me. And again, this is just my opinion on these, but we got some good ones, so we're going to start right off with a question from Deborah, who wants to know, how do you get rid of fat on the inside of your legs? Well, I mean, let's see. I mean, you could do inner thigh machines, you could do cables and all these different exercises, plie squats. You can do all this to strengthen and tone your inner thigh muscles. But again, if you're covering that up with a layer of fat, yes, it's going to get you stronger, but you're not going to be able to see that definition. So you want to know how to get rid of the fat. Well, when you put fat on your body, let me ask you this. Do you get to choose and say, I'm only going to get fat in my arm, or I'm only going to get fat in my stomach or my butt? We don't get that choice. It's you put it on wherever you put it on. So when the fat comes off, same way. It's going to get taken off of you when you start to lose weight and drop that fat. The fat's going to go off from whatever area it's going to go off of first. So you can't just pick the inside of your leg. But to answer your question, I mean, definitely diet is massive. The biggest part of this, and cardio, and hopefully eventually, maybe right off the bat, that's where the fat will go. And I hope it does. I mean, like I said, you just never know. But diet, cardio, that's the bottom line basically. I mean, continue to strengthen the muscle, but that's going to help you get rid of the fat off the inner thigh. So thank you for your question, though. I hope I helped. Next question, Casey. Oh, Casey. How to get more water in a day, you want to know, as well as how can you get in breakfast, because you're not a big breakfast person, but you know it's the most important meal of the day. Well, yes, it is the most important meal of the day. So I don't know if you're not getting enough water in a day because you don't like it and it's boring. You know, if that's the case, I would throw in some Crystal Light, some mild. It's a little drink. You can flavor of the water, lemon. If that's not the problem and you don't mind the taste and you're just not getting enough of it, then you just need to get yourself a big old jug of water and make sure by the end of the day it's all gone. You know, but if it's a taste thing, there's a bunch of stuff, like I said, you can add to the water to help the taste and make you actually want to drink it. And breakfast, yeah, I think we've actually been over this one, but with you. I hate saying it, but shakes, if you're not into eating actual breakfast, a shake is going to be your only alternative, because it's quick. You can make it on the go, because I know you're really busy, so you can just go and get pre-made ones, grab it out of the fridge, and you're good to go. Real food's always better, of course, but in this case, if that's not an option, then always go with a shake. Something is better than nothing, and you got to get breakfast in the morning. As far as when, you know, it just depends on the time you got in the morning. You know, you don't have to eat as soon as you wake up and roll out of bed, but, you know, within the hour, I would say you definitely want to get something in you. Probably even sooner than within an hour. I'm probably within 30 minutes. Try to get something in your body. I mean, basically, for the last 8 hours or however long you've been in bed, I mean, you have been fasting, basically. So you need to get some food in you, some calories, some protein, some carbs in you, get that metabolism going for the day. So find a good protein shake, pre-made one or make one, and out the door you go to make people beautiful for the day. So thanks for your question, though. I'll be seeing you soon, by the way. Mandy wants to know, what's the #1 shoulder workout to get them gains? Well, that's tough because you got how many parts to your shoulder, right? Front, back, medial, you got different parts you got to work. So I would say that's a very hard answer because it's whatever workout's going to work best for you. You have to try to work all the heads of the shoulder equally. I mean, if there's a part you want to bring out more than the others, that's awesome. Then we'll work that more. But as far as just the #1 workout, It's going to be whatever pushes you and gets your muscles the most stimulation out of the workout. I would say definitely, no matter what you're doing, is to constantly switch. Dumbbell work, cables, Smith machine, every so often, week to week, month to month even, switch up how you're working it. Throw in supersets, drop sets. You got to switch it up, keep the body guessing. But there is not one number one shoulder workout I would do, but other than switch it up to challenge your body. I mean, you want them shoulders burning and on fire, and if they're burning and on fire, that means you're doing it right. And that's going to get you all the gains you want, all kinds of gains. So that's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you so much for sending me these questions. I'm going to be doing this again really soon for our Q&A part 2. Don't forget to like the channel, subscribe, and I'll see all of you later.